Today, we are going to be joined by Steve, and he is the creator of WikiCigar, I believe it's .org. Much like Wikipedia, this site will be about the cigar industry, cigar owners, cigar accessories, anything related to cigars. This is what he has started. He's joining us now. Hi, Steve. Can you hear me? Okay, he's connecting to audio now.
Hi.
Hi, Steve. How are you?
I actually don't remember your first name because I just know you as Swinger.
Be swinging.
Be Swinging, yeah.
You can call me Coco or you can call me Sandra. Either one works for me.
Okay. Hi, Sandra.
Hi. So I'm so fascinated by this. So one, it's wikicigar.org. What made you want to begin something exclusively for cigar a cigar place where people can go online to learn about cigars?
Are we live right now or is this being
No,
recorded?
it's going to be recorded.
Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on. We just jumped right in. Yeah, so I'm very active in the cigar community. I've been smoking cigars since 1994. And I'm in technology and I wanted to contribute to the community. Hold on, something just happened.
Okay.
So it just asked me to leave and join another meeting. Was that you?
No, that wasn't me.
Okay. So yeah, so my background is in technology and I wanted to contribute to the culture, and I run a Facebook group called Cigar Industry Professionals. And there was a guy in there who said he had a database of like hundreds of cigars with all his tasting notes and the blender, the factory, and a lot of information about all these cigars. And I thought that's really cool. You should share it. People would really enjoy having that information.
Mm-hmm.
And he just had it as a spreadsheet that he kept on his blog. So I came up with the idea of creating the Wikipedia to have the maximum amount of information available about the cigar community, the cigars themselves, the cigar industry, everything related to the cigar world. I wanted to be able to have as a resource. So if somebody wanted to research someone or wanted to research a company, they could go to the site, find all the information. And also my friends who don't smoke cigars kind of think it's just old rich white guys who just talk business and politics. They have no idea that the community is so diverse
Mm-hmm.
and what it's about. So I wanted to also be able to communicate to them that this is it's only 1% of the United States, but it's very diverse and it has a lot of culture and a lot of diversity to it. So I wanted them to see what this was all about.
So when you decided to come up with this, did you have in mind that you would did you think that people would just gravitate toward it because it was dealing with cigars, or are you finding it hard to find people to list their information for the site?
So a little background on me. I Nobody really knew who I was before February, but I started a Facebook group called Cigar Industry Professionals. And basically all the leaders in the industry joined. So I was very fortunate that people got to know who I was.
Mm-hmm.
And I built a lot of relationships with, like Carlito Fuente and Luciano and a lot of the top names in the industry. So they became familiar with who I am. And when I posted in the group, it automatically got a lot of traction and people started submitting articles right away.
Oh, wow, that's great. So from you posting it, so you're in it almost about a year now.
No, I launched the wiki December 18th, but I've been leading the cigar industry professional Facebook group since February of,
Oh,
of last
okay.
year.
So now, are you planning on having some of those well-known contacts? Are they going to submit their information for your site as well?
They already have.
Oh, okay. Okay. So now, how long does it take you once someone submits some information to you? Is it just you that's, uploading everything, or do you?
No, I've got a team actually. I've got two people working on it with me.
That's great. So you don't do everything by yourself.
No, I basically I do all the marketing and try to do the outreach, but I have a guy who does like formatting, and basically anyone can send me anything by email to support@wikicigar.org. And
Mhm.
all I ask is just send whatever text, photos, and links, like your social links, your website link, or your business link. And I have my guys format everything. They list it up there. I share it, and it gets, every new post gets about 100 views on the first day that it goes up.
Wow, that's amazing. And I can tell that this is something I wish I had when I first started smoking cigars about 2 years ago. I'm not in it as long as you. I've only been doing it about 2 years. But I know when I started, I kept wanting to go somewhere to find out information about different cigars. And this is a format that I think a lot of people are going to really appreciate, because when you're a newbie, you want to find out as much as you can.
So, that I've been very fortunate because due to how it works, where people write about themselves, they generally tend to share it, and then their friend share it, and their friend share it. So in 4 weeks, I have over 1,400 unique users and over 15,000 page views in four
Wow.
weeks.
Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. So do you see that this is going to be an ongoing project for you? Like, are you going to take this to be like, this is what you're going to do from now on? Like, you're going to be the catalyst to get wikicigar.org out there?
It is, but I have a couple other projects because this doesn't really make me very much money. I actually lose a lot of money on it because it's very expensive to
Mm-hmm.
pay my team, and to have 10,000 pages on the internet is not cheap.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to have some other projects to support it, so I can continue to make a living. So I have a few other cigar related projects.
Mm-hmm. So how will you fund this Wiki Cigar? Are you asking for donations for this website?
No, I did in the beginning, but I realized nobody's going to do that. It's just too hard. So I do have an advertiser. I think you know who he is.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking for new advertisers. And I have another project that's called Cigar Community Directory.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem it's trying to solve is that we're being censored on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. One day we don't know if all these companies are just going to say, we don't want any tobacco content. We're just deleting everything, and you can't do this anymore. We need
Mm-hmm.
a way to find each other wherever we go to, our websites, our Discord, wherever we decide to go to. I created a directory where anybody who's in the community can create a profile
Mm-hmm.
and list a little bio about yourself, what city you're in, and what shops you like to go smoke at. And this is a membership site, so 90% of the features are free,
Mm-hmm.
but there are some paid features for content creators. For example, if you have a shop and you want to say, I'm having an event, you can post it up there and all the members will know about your event. If you're doing a contest or giveaway, there might be 50 or 100 contests or giveaways going on at one time, and you can just find them all in one spot. If you're
Mm-hmm.
looking for a job in the industry, there'll be all the jobs that are in the cigar
Wow.
industry on this directory. So
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of nice things in there for the paid members, and I hope to be able to support the wiki with that project.
Oh, okay, I got you. I mean, you have you have your hands in a lot of different things. So how is this something that you always wanted to do in the cigar world? I mean, you've been smoking for so long. Is this something that you saw like was lacking and you wanted to be one of those people to bring the cigar community together?
Yeah, so I have a lot of communities. I actually founded the Cigar Mobile Lounge Association.
Mm-hmm.
That's a organization of all the mobile lounges across the United States.
Wow.
So we have over 300 members and about 60 members that actually have cigar mobile lounges.
Mm-hmm.
And I run that organization. So that's one community I run. I run the cigar industry professionals community that has 2,200 members, and I moderate every single post. And what's different about that community is it's only cigar industry business. There's no pictures of people, what they're smoking. There's nothing about your personal life. It's
Mm-hmm.
all just cigar industry business.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm kind of I never really, I've always been an entrepreneur. I never really fit in well working for other people. I had a
Mm-hmm.
lot of cool ideas that I like, and I like to come up, find problems and try to solve them like other entrepreneurs, and build teams and do the execution. So I think just like any other entrepreneur, you try to find problems that you can solve in a unique way that is useful to other people, and they find
Mm-hmm.
value in it.
So this is what you do as your 9 to 5.
So I also do consulting for business intelligence analytics. I'm a data
Okay.
scientist.
Okay. So when you look down the road, let's just say 6 months from now, what is your hope with your cigar industry businesses? What do you want to achieve in the next 6 months?
So I'm actually bipolar, and my goal in life is to raise awareness about mental health.
Mm-hmm.
So everything I do is to support awareness about mental health and suicide prevention.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I hope to be able to support the cigar community by offering some valuable products, information products, and communities. But once it's profitable, I hope to bridge the gap between mental health and all the problems in the system, and
Mm-hmm.
the patients that the system has failed. And I've been in the system myself. I experienced it firsthand, and there's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of problems that we need to fix, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what my goal in life is to help fix the mental health system.
Okay. So when you want to get the word out about your cigar industry ventures, are you going to go to any of these cigar weeks or weekends? Are you going to try to go make I want to say pop up, for lack of a better word? Are you going to go out there to try to bring in business?
No, I basically do everything online. So
Mm-hmm.
I might go to some of the conventions like PCA or TPE where there's a lot of industry people.
Okay.
But when it's just consumers, it's not a good return on my time and money, because
Mm-hmm.
my all my products are online. I don't have like a cigar, or like Mark has the cutter, so
Right.
he can display it and people can try it out. But when people try out my stuff, it's all online. So my time is better spent trying to market online.
Okay. So I see you smoking a cigar. I just finished my Dolce by Tabak special. So what is your go-to cigar when you're handling all of this during the day? What cigar do you reach for all the time?
It's funny because I really had to cut my cigar budget back because I'm having a lot of expenses with all these projects.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to smoke like between 3 and 5 cigars a day.
Oh,
And
okay.
now I only smoke one. Sometimes I don't even smoke one. So I'm really on a budget. And right now I'm smoking the Fuente Curly Head. I don't know if you
Okay.
know this cigar, but it's
I
only a
don't.
$3 cigar.
What? Oh, I've never heard of that cigar. So, and that's one I'm going to have to try. I'm all about budget friendly. I mean, I'm into the budget friendly cigars because you can get some great cigars for under $10. So, and I had a cigar I think was $2.99 one time, and it was really amazing. I can't remember the name because I smoked it and threw the band away. And then as soon as I threw the band away, I was like, I wanted to dig in the trash, but I was out in public and I didn't want to go through the trash can. So I was like, man, I have to try to find that again. So I keep going to the cigar shop, hoping they have it, but it's one of their best sellers. So they never have
So
it.
try this one. This is a great $3 cigar. It's called Fuente Curly Head Deluxe.
Fuente Curly Head Deluxe. Okay. Fuente, I'm going to remember that. And if I don't remember it, I'm going to send you a message on Instagram so you can tell me what it is. So, how many people right now, or how many cigar businesses right now do you have on wikicigar.org?
So there's over 10,000 pages on wikicigar.org. People don't realize that, but what I did is I took every single cigar related page from Wikipedia,
Mm-hmm.
and I think there was about 6,000 of them, and I put them all on the WikiCigar. So for example, if you type in Tampa on my WikiCigar, there's a
Mm-hmm.
page there that says the cigar rollers rebellion of 1931 in Tampa. Nobody submitted that article. That was from Wikipedia, but it's on my WikiCigar.
Okay,
So
so
you
now
can.
did you have to get permission from Wikipedia to pull that into your website?
So Wikipedia is what is called open source.
Mm-hmm.
And for people that don't know what open source means is they offer their platform for free because they believe in like social equality. So they allow anyone to create a Wikipedia and use all their content for free.
Oh, okay. I certainly did not know that.
Yeah, there's a lot of good businesses out there that are for social justice and equality and want to just be able to provide information for to help people educate people. And Wikipedia is all donations. They don't have like a corporation or anything. It's all based on donations.
Oh, okay, okay. So when I go, so is it www.wikicigar.org?
You can just type in wiki cigar and it will come to the top of the search results.
Okay, cool. So are all of your cigar business ventures, are they all linked into wikicigar.org as well?
No, my parent company is Cigar Tech, TECH.org.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if you go to that link, you'll find all my projects.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now, with your Facebook group, is that open to all cigar people or just cigar business owners?
It's open to everyone, but the only content that is allowed is business content. There's no personal, there's no smoking now pictures.
Mhm.
It's only cigar business. Everybody's welcome. Whoever's interested in talking about cigar business
Mhm.
is welcome to join. But every post is moderated and there's no personal posts in there. It's all business related.
So now, do you have a process? So, like, if I was to go on there, are there questions I have to answer to get into your Facebook group?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I always like to put that out there because some people they'll just run to a Facebook group to join it just to join it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there that are just trying to sell like fake Cuban cigars and they just get booted automatically.
Okay, got you. That's good to know. Because now, have you found that your platforms are offering a safe space for cigar uh, smokers to find each other?
That's what the directory is going to be about. I haven't completed it yet. It's about 90% done,
Mm-hmm.
but that's the whole purpose of the directory that I'm working on.
Okay, so your wikicigar.org, that's where people can find industry news and information. And you said that they can email you directly.
Yeah, support at wikicigar.org. And I'm doing a contest right now too. The contest is I'm making a list of everybody's top 10, 15, or 25 cigars of the 2022.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hoping I'll get like 100 different lists, professionals and enthusiasts. And I'm picking one random winner to win a 3-month subscription to Luxury Cigar Club.
Oh, wow. That is amazing. So, where is this contest information? Is it on your Instagram and your Facebook pages?
It's right on wikicigar.org, right on the homepage. It's the first thing you see.
And how long does the contest last?
It's gonna be until I get to either 25 lists or 50 lists, then I'm gonna select someone.
Okay. I gotta get my list together then. Because I'm all about entering contests. I don't even care if I win. I just like entering contests. I don't like to feel left out. So that's why I do it.
Right.
So thank you for joining me today. I want to get as many of my followers and cigar professionals your information as possible. So again, your email address to submit the information is support@wikicigar.org. That's support at WIKICIGAR.org. Your Facebook group is.
You can find all my communities, all my projects, everything I'm doing at cigartech.org.
So that is, you can find all of what Steve is doing on cigartech.org.
Yeah, and if you go to the Wiki Cigar, there's a link to Cigar Tech there.
Yeah, even better, because I know I've been writing that down because my memory is not what it used to be. So when you say that you cut down on your cigar smoking, have you found that if you don't smoke a cigar, because you've been smoking cigars for quite some time, if you don't smoke a cigar in a day, are you like missing it? Are you missing that relaxation that it gives you?
No, because when I smoke cigars, I don't like to do anything else. I like to just relax. And I'm working a lot of hours trying to get these things off the ground. So, you know, when I'm working, I'm not really thinking about cigars. I'm thinking about how can I make this be successful. So I'm very highly motivated to work hard, and I don't miss the cigars because I'm motivated by the work that I'm doing.
So how many hours in a day are you putting toward all of these ventures?
Probably like 10 to 12.
Okay, so I mean it, and because you are tech savvy, is that easier to work through all of these issues? I'm not tech savvy, so I couldn't do it. If I mess them up, it's 30 minutes. 30 minutes is my max.
Yeah, so for example, on the community directory, something I did is I went to Facebook and I did something called web scraping. And what that means is I wrote an algorithm that found every single cigar group on Facebook, and it automatically told me the name of the group, then the description of the group, and a link to the group. And all of that will be on the directory. There's over 1,000 Facebook groups that have the word cigar in it. And it took me, 30 minutes to get 1,000 groups on the directory.
Wow. Yeah, see, it would have took me, I would have been searching and clicking one at a time. So you are doing, I appreciate all the work that you are doing, because I will be one of those people that will always be on your sites, because I'm glad somebody else has the patience to do it. I know it's not me.
Right. I do have help. I don't do it all on my own. I got a couple people that help me out.
Now, was it easy to recruit these the people that are helping you out? Did they say, "Oh yeah, we're in, get me in, I can help you whatever you need"?
So there's a website where you can hire people online all over the world that are experts in different areas. It's called upwork.com. And you, like, for example, you can hire someone to do all your social media. You can hire someone to do research. You can hire someone to build you a website. And it's very inexpensive because the economies across the world are much cheaper where the cost of living is lower. So, so for example, like when our minimum wage, I don't know what minimum wage is. You know what it is?
$15. I could be wrong, but I think it's in that $15 range.
So for example, in India and like in the Philippines, the cost of living is like less than half of what it is here. So if you pay someone $3 an hour or $5 an hour, they're living a middle income lifestyle. and they're
Wow.
very happy to work for like $3 or $5 an hour.
Wow. Wow. So, and and that always just makes me think about everyone here in America that thinks that, oh, we have it so tough. And it's like you don't understand what tough is until you go out of this country.
Well, that's not necessarily true. It's because their cost of living is much lower. It's not like they're living a bad quality of life or anything. They don't have to pay $5 for a gallon of gas. Maybe they pay $1 for a gallon of gas. And maybe when we pay, a couple $1,000s a month for rent, they pay a couple $100s a month. So it's
See,
all relative.
right, and you're exactly right about that. And so your team is based out of other countries.
Yes, India and the Philippines.
Okay. Okay. So, and now I know there's a time difference. So, how do you work that out, or is it all via the internet?
So it's all, there's a platform called Upwork, and you just have like a messenger and you communicate on that.
Okay. So it makes it much easier for you. So again, I want to thank you for joining me today. This has been so interesting, and I applaud you for taking on this huge task for the cigar community. I know we are going to appreciate it. And again, it is wikicigar.org. That they can find you on Instagram,
WikiCigar.org, same.
wikicigar.org on Instagram.
Everything I'm doing is on cigartech.org, but it's connected to WikiCigar. So if you go to either of those sites, you'll find everything, my Instagram, my groups. Everybody's welcome to join any of my communities. I welcome everyone. And one thing before we leave, I just want to tell you that, I do have mental health issues, and I had a big life transformation a couple of months ago while I had an emergency in the hospital. And there's 3 principles that I try to live by every day, and I try to practice and I think about every day. The first is be kind to yourself first. Always be kind to yourself. That's important. A lot of people don't do that. Also be kind to others. That's the second part of the first principle. The second principle is many people are suffering. You don't know what is going on in their lives. Don't try to make anybody's lives more difficult. Try to help people make their lives a little bit easier. Don't try to cause any drama or anything. Just try to make other people's lives as easy as you can. And the last one is try to learn something new every day. Try to move forward. If you have a bad experience, you can learn something positive from it. And that's my third principle. Try to learn something new every day. And that's what my motto is, my philosophy is. Another thing that I always think about is an expression by Zig Ziglar, who's like a thought leader in sales. And he says, you will achieve everything you want in life if you help enough other people achieve what they want. And I try to help a lot of other people get to their goals. And then in return, I will achieve my goals.
That's amazing. Thank you for that. I love that. And I thank you for taking the time today and joining me. And I cannot wait for my audiences to see this, because your principles are what we all need to be reminding ourselves of every single day. Every single day. And every single day is a gift, and every single day is a chance to be kind to others. So I thank you for joining me today. I cannot wait to see wikicigar.org be the best project ever. And like he said, if you go to cigartech.org, it'll link into wikicigar.org. And if you want to submit your businesses or your cigar industry information,
anything related to the cigar community is welcome.
And anybody, you heard it here, anybody in the cigar community is welcome. You just send him an email to support@wikicigar.org, and he will get your information onto his site. And I want you all to be patient, because it doesn't happen within 30 minutes. Be patient when you submit your information, and make sure you check out all the typos and all that, because no one should have to be spell checking.
Before we go, I do have one thing I want to say. I think the world would be a much better place if we all stay focused on the things we have in common and don't focus on our differences. Stay focused on what we have in common, and we'll all get along a lot better.
Exactly, because we all are linked in this world. We are all linked together.
Right.
Yeah. So I thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a great rest of your Monday, and that you are being able to have another great cigar today.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Bye bye.
I know.